I would not be the woman I am if I did not go home to that man.
Although Beyoncé and Jay-Z are one of the most famous husband and wife duos in the world, they have managed to keep a lot of their private lives just that, private. Even so, here's a comprehensive timeline of Beyoncé and Jay-shattered Z's relationship, from their first date at Nobu to their secret wedding, cheating rumors, to the births of their 3 children, and every musical collaboration in between. Today will be the first time we are giving you a look into the internal dynamics of Beyoncé and Jay-Z Inc., including their reasons for their divorce rumors and how love was never the glue that kept them together. Stay until the end if you want to know the latest hints about their marriage that we found in Beyoncé's new album, Renaissance. Some say it's business holding them together. Sources close to the couple say business is always a factor. They are aware of their status as the undisputed leaders of the hip-hop genre and, by extension, the musical world. None of them is willing to give it up, and hence, they don't let their relationship go either. In the beginning, this is how it was. Beyoncé was already famous when she and Jay began dating in 1999, but she had a very private upbringing. At the age of just 19, she was living with her parents in Houston. Her father, Matthew, had abandoned his job at Xerox to manage her career with Destiny's Child, and her mother, Tina, had become the group's stylist. She dropped hints about being a virgin and reportedly dropped out of high school at the age of 14. At 30, Jay-Z had gone from being a rapper in the Brooklyn Projects to being a major star in the genre. In 1996, he launched the critically praised Reasonable Doubt. Then, in 1998, with Volume 2, Hard Knock Life, he had mainstream success. A year later, Jay-Z was jailed for reportedly stabbing producer Lance Riviera in a fight about bootlegging. Jay pled guilty to a misdemeanor and received 3 years probation. Even though they have consistently fueled speculation with their joint projects, Jay-Z and Beyoncé have remained tight-lipped about the start of their relationship. Did that break their relationship? Keep watching to find out. But before we continue, are you enjoying this video? Then please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. It really helps me grow the channel so I can bring you the hottest tea every week. And the lack of interest. After releasing Destiny's Child, Beyoncé collaborated with Jay on his '03 Bonnie and Clyde, and the two portrayed a hip-hop version of the infamous criminal pair in the title song video. Beyoncé's debut solo album, Dangerously in Love, was released in 2003, and Jay performed on 2 songs there, most notably the lead single and accompanying music video, Crazy in Love. It was a brilliant marketing ploy. She gave him sophistication, and he lent her respectability. Jay-Z was fascinated with Beyoncé, says The Insider, but the bottom line was business. He knew he could do tremendous things for her, and together, they could be a juggernaut. For Beyoncé, though, it was a slower burn. According to an interview with the website CelebBuzz, her uncle, Larry, revealed that originally his niece had no interest. He was after her, and she wasn't. She made it clear to her uncle that she didn't care for him, and he saw it as a sign that she wasn't attracted to him. The incident that started their downfall. Beyoncé's sister Solange was recorded hitting Jay-Z in a hotel elevator after the Met Gala, and the couple's carefully curated image has been teetering on the brink of collapse ever since. Even though they've been fighting back, kissing on stage, and pretending to be a happy family on Instagram, a source says that Jay and Bey are irrevocably shattered and share equal blame. There had been a lot, and when we say a lot, we mean it, of talk and gossip about what led to this tragic event, and the family decided to put up the following statement. The most crucial fact, though, is that they have managed to overcome this as a family. Jay and Solange both take full responsibility for what happened. The statement said that both parties accept responsibility for the public airing of their private dispute. They both made amends with one another, and the family is ready to go on as one. The claims that Solange was drunk and acting erratically that night are completely untrue. They're a family that loves one another and puts family first. The message also included the sentiment that they were ready to move on and encouraged others to do the same. Then things calmed down. Now that they were touring together for the On the Run album, Beyoncé and Jay-Z looked to be getting along well. Forbes estimated that the On the Run tour would bring in $100 million, and the magazine named Beyoncé as the most influential personality in the world in 2014. Jay-Z landed in the 6th spot. In their February 2014 issue of the Power 100, Billboard ranked the couple first. The International Business Times estimates their total wealth to be close to $1 billion. Was divorce on the horizon? There were whispers that Beyoncé and Jay-Z were on the verge of divorcing. A source said that the couple is exploring alternatives to divorce in order to facilitate separation. The insider said that this is a massive concert tour for which they have received most of the money up front from the organizers. According to the source, Jay would try to top himself, and Beyoncé would try to top Jay. They committed the age-old blunder of assuming having a child would magically transform their lives and reignite their passion for one another. And it didn't. And then came more cheating rumors. Unfortunately, when Beyoncé released the visual album Lemonade in 2016, it once again brought the attention to their relationship and the following cheating suspicions. Jay-shattered Z is referenced in a few of his songs, including Hold Up and Sorry. The Bayhive was left wondering who the mystery Becky was when Beyoncé sang, "He only want me when I'm not there. He better call Becky with the nice hair." As she subsequently clarified, however, Becky is not a real person, but rather a symbol for women worldwide. Next was her pregnancy and the admission to guilt by Jay-Z. Beyoncé's 2017 bump reveal was one of the most memorable of any celebrity. The duo added a girl, Rumi Carter, and a boy, Sir Carter, to their family on June 13th. Meanwhile, in the same month, Jay-Z released an album named 444 with lyrics that seemed to hint at adultery. In his rap, he said, "I apologize. Our love was one for the ages, and I contained us. And if my children knew, I don't even know what I would do. If they ain't look at me the same, I would probably die with all the shame." Jay-Z talks some more about the difficulties in his marriage in an interview. He said that infidelity could ruin a lot. He said that the two were using their art almost like a therapy session, and they started making a lot of music together. 2022 and more rumors. Beyoncé's new album, Renaissance, which came out on July 29th, seems to make reference to the Jay-Z infidelity claims. "I know nobody's perfect, so I'll let you be. I'll let you be. It's the way that you wear your emotions on both of your sleeves. Till the face you make when I tell you that I had to leave." And if that wasn't hint enough, her song Ever said that they don't need the world's acceptance, and they're too hard on her, and they're too hard on him. They being the public. The Solange elevator incident has been linked to cozy, and some fans think Beyoncé alludes to it in the song when she says, "She's a god, she's a hero, she survived. All she been through, confident, and she lethal." Beyoncé sings, "Might I suggest you don't fuck with my sis because she comfortable." Now, you'd assume that she's mad at him, right? But then she went on and dedicated the album to the same man she was kind of blaming for cheating. Beyoncé wrote a message to her husband and their children on her website and dedicated the album in part to them. She expresses gratitude to her roommates and dog, writing that she wants to extend a particular thanks to Rumi, Sir, and Blue for affording her the space, creativity, and inspiration. Then came the shocker. She said she owed a debt of gratitude to her lovely spouse and muse, who kept her from going crazy through all those sleepless hours in the studio. So what's next? The couple must decide whether to officially split or remain married, but effectively lead separate lives, a la Bill and Hillary Clinton of hip-hop. In the end, for them, it will all come down to the brand. Some say there's face saving involved. They don't want to be looked at like other celebs out there. First and foremost, they are successful business people who happen to be talented musicians. Marriage as husband and wife often comes later on for them. And if you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.